So this is a weird topic. It's like a touchy topic, but I do feel like a lot of people ask me about it. And so I want to talk about it and hopefully not offend, but also I'll apologize if I do. A lot of people ask me in my inner circle and at Comic-Cons, people will be like, how come you're not part of the new Avatar Netflix? Or how come you're not doing a cameo in the Netflix? Or how come you guys aren't part of the new Avatar, animated series? How come the guy who plays Zuko is? And how come the girl who plays Suki is? And how come you're not? And I'm like, how do I? And they ask us this in these panels where there's hundreds of people. And we've always just not said what the real answer is. And at the Canada Comic-Con I was just at, the girl who plays Leigh just said it. And I was like, but she did just say it. And I think it was good. And she was like, look, we're not Asian. And that's what they want to cast in these roles. And when I'm with people I know and love, I just say, oh, well, it's not culturally appropriate. We're not of Asian descent. And some people are like, but neither are the characters. They weren't written to be Asian. And I'm like, well, that is true. And yet they appear Asian or indigenous. And if you watch the Netflix show, they are of all Asian, South Asian, and indigenous, descent. I am Native American, of some Native American, not 100%. And you would think that would garner me some entree, but I don't know, into that world, right? I am not 100% Anglo-Saxon. But it's very difficult. This conversation is very difficult, and it's also you want to be sensitive, but you also want to understand that we as actors, we whitish, I'll say, privileged actors, want to give everyone who is what's the word? Is huge garbage trucks, so fucking annoying, and they're really taking my thoughts. But people on the fringe, right? People, there's a word and I can't think of it because the garbage truck is stealing it from me right now, motherfucker. Whatever. We want to give them their opportunity that they didn't have. Because when I auditioned in, 2002 or whatever it was, that wasn't available to them. I would assume then that they should have auditioned only Asian people at that time, but they didn't. So it's confusing why now it's all going only to Asian American or Asian or indigenous people. And so about 3 weeks ago, I saw this beautiful open letter that was on social media. It was circulating, and I found it. I tagged it to one of my stories by Daniel Dae Kim, who's also part of the Avatar franchise. And he wrote the most beautiful response to this. And I wish it had gone really viral, but it's kind of subversive. And it said he understands why this is happening. He says he knows that it was born out of advocacy, compassion, agency, but, and here's the word he used that was so beautiful. He said, I think we've overcorrected. And I was like, wow, I felt that. I was like, oh my God, Daniel. For an Asian actor to say that was so fucking healing, like amazing. And I was like, he thinks that? Wow. Right? Like, do I have the freedom? Do I have the right as a white-ish person? And I do see myself that way. Whitish. I do. Beige. I've never seen myself as fully white. Never have. Never liked checking that box. Always felt other. Hate when I have to check it. I hate when I'm given Caucasian or non-Hispanic. Like, what? I hate it. So I just thought, God bless him. Like, he's able to zoom out and macro able to look at the sociology of this, right? And see how this pattern has happened, why it's happened. But are we overcorrecting here? Are we getting a little ahead of ourselves? Are we getting a little like lost in the, oh my God, we have to make it right by everybody? Are we throwing the baby out with the bathwater? That old saying. Are we giving up creative integrity for the sake of making sure everybody has their due? And I'm not saying that they're giving parts to people who aren't talented. That is not what's happening. They are giving parts to people who are talented. But it's just a sad and hard thing when we're asked so often why we're not part of the franchise anymore. How come we're not part of what's moving forward? Or how come Cricket or Olivia or the other people can't make a cameo? It's so hard to say because we're not Asian. But that's the truth. I think. I mean, no one's told me that, but it appears to be because the people that are Asian are continuing to work in the franchise. And I'm so happy for them, by the way. Love them. Love every one of them. And by the way, if I were casting it, I would be doing that. I mean, I'm a social worker. I look out. This is what I do. I look out for marginalized people. That's the word I was looking for. When the freaking garbage truck came by, I was looking for marginalized people. Yeah. So it's just a really weird, it's just something that's been on my heart. And I don't know. I wonder what you guys think of this. This is a really icky topic. I know. People might have some opinions. And I don't even know where I fall on this. Like, I vacillate. That's why I'm like in a quandary about it. But it isn't just an opinion about something. I'm in it, you know? I'm part of this. And it isn't just sour grapes. Like, boo, why aren't I a part of it? It isn't. I mean, none of us thought this would continue. None of us thought we'd even be here and that there'd be an opportunity to continue. Like, it's just that it is, and that some of us get to take part in the next steps of it and some of us don't. And we're asked all the time, and we're starting to be like, God, what do we say? We used to just be like, no, we haven't been approached. We're here if they need us. But now it's getting weirder. And I just wonder what will happen. You know, I don't know. It's interesting. There's definitely a shift, but I thought it was important to bring up the Daniel Dae Kim letter because I thought it was so beautifully done. And what a novel and interesting take that we have as a culture, not just with Asian American, but with numerous, things like this. Could be African American, could be anything. Have we overcorrected in certain ways? And it makes sense why we would. I mean, all of it makes sense sociologically, but I'm just curious what you guys think. Is this a wild, like completely stupid, crazy idea that we've overcorrected? Do you think we have? Do you think I'm just sour grapes? What do you think? Let me know. Let me know what you think.